Hello, I'm delighted that we are here again for our session on Beyond Meditation, the Human Vibe Attunement. As you've heard me say every week, this particular session is very specifically designed to release that deep-seated conflict, the deep-seated conflict of the soul presence, feeling confined by the human form. And in this Beyond Meditation, a human vibe attunement, there is a recognition and a realization of what the human innate vibration is, which is a vibration of love, a love frequency, which is an amplifying frequency. And the soul presence comes to recognize and honor this love frequency that is available to it for the purposes of amplifying its calling in this human form. And that is that completely releases the conflict that had confined the soul from being fully present in its limitlessness in this human form. And that release of conflict enables the soul to expand expansively, and really bring forth its limitless nature, its omnipresence, its indestructibleness. And it becomes at one with the human form, that also returns to its originating intent and a remembrance that its role is to amplify. And amplify with standing on the foundation of the frequency of love. It's a very powerful amplification frequency. That takes place. Now, when that takes place, there is an immediate dissolving of that deep-seated ancient wound of separation from source. And the two powerful occurrences bring the soul and the human form together into a state of oneness. And in that state of oneness, they become co-creators and presence the creator within. And that triangle is complete for a powerful beaming out to take place. So we have been doing these sessions on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is 8 p.m. here in India and 3:30 in the UK. We have people from around the world that join us. We went through an initial sharing of where this human vibe attunement came from. And then we went into an understanding of the soul presence itself, through a body of work that I had received called the Autobiography of the Soul. And once that was done, it was time to understand the human form. So we went in and started understanding the human form. And then it was time to start up-leveling the human form, boosting the health, fitness, immunity of different organs, different systems that make up the human form. We have so far completed the work on the circulatory system, the lymphatic system, the endocrine system, also the kidneys, the liver, and today our focus is on the heart. So we are going to open up the meeting room now, and people will be joining us from different parts of the world, and we will begin as soon as we have them all here. So welcome to Beyond Meditation. Open the meeting room now. Thank you, Kiara, for taking care of all of this in the background. Hello. Hello, Asha. Hello, Meena ji. Hi, Lola. Hello, Vince. Hello, Sushan. Hello, Simi. Nice to see you both. Hi, Jill. Hello, Mary Catherine. Hello, Sean. Hello, Karen. Hello, Nancy. So good to see you all. I really look forward to these days when we meet and come together. It's beautiful. I'm receiving some phenomenal messages of the experiences people are having. The kidney session was particularly powerful, and the liver one has had a massive impact on several people. Hello, Suzanne. We have Cyprus calling, Ireland calling, London calling, Colorado, India, of course, East Coast, Pennsylvania, right? Pune, yes, wonderful. This is great. Northern California, Southern California, Thailand. It's coming on right now. Singapore, South Africa. Beautiful. It's a very special night today, huh? It's full moon, and like literally in the build up to today, the last 3 days, possibly even four, but certainly in the last 3 days, it's as if there are layers and layers and layers of veneers that have like separated out. So the colors that are now visible to you in the sky are very, very vibrant. So I don't know if you have noticed it or not, but you will be very surprised at what you're seeing. And this was already happening for a while. And I know certainly about a month ago, there was another one of those major veil lifting times where the colors in the skies were very powerful. And I'll share some photos of what's been going on here that I've been receiving. It's phenomenal. It's great. And we all play our part in our own way, because what we are doing is really providing that vibrational medicine for healing of the planet overall and the beings that occupy this planet. Okay, so let us begin. Today our focus is on the heart. And I wasn't expecting this at all, but it's such a wonderful, pleasant surprise that we are guided to work with each of the organs, each of the systems that make up this human form. Such a beautiful honoring of that. And as we are working in bringing about that transformation and transmutation and reinvention, even in some cases, of certain aspects, certain cellular structure that make up the different systems and different organs within our body, ending that whole process with that up-leveling vibration through the human form itself for the first time it's one of the early times, acknowledging itself in the fullness of its human form, receiving itself in the fullness of its human form, and accepting itself in the fullness of its human form. That's what really brings about that coming together, that coming home journey, and a remembrance of this is a journey of coming home. And heaven, hell, everything is right here. And it's up to us. This time that we are in, the time that we have just gone by, for several, they have made it hell for themselves. And for others, it has been a state of heaven, where they have seen whatever they have seen, and they have chosen to come home and come home and come home. And that home has become their physical body. I did not realize that the physical body was the palace of extraordinary miracles that the divine spoke to me about when I began my journey of connecting humans and humanity to the miracle that they are. And it was really that the palace of extraordinary miracles of our physical body was to be in attunement of the miracle vibe before this was going to be out there for everyone to experience in physical form. So it's a beautiful realization. I'm going to go straight into the work that the heart is calling for us to bring about. So get yourself comfortable. Make sure that you're hydrated. I'm just being guided to say that if there are any tissues that you can have access to or handkerchief, just keep them handy. Heart is an organ. Now I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Just imagine the base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. It's connected to the core of the earth with a golden cord, and it has the presence of the precious metal gold. And this precious metal gold is providing a very powerful healing and repair as needed by our body. It is affecting our nervous system as well as our brain cells and that region in between the different brain lobes. There's a particular emphasis on that part of our body through the frequency of the metal gold. This golden cord is connecting you from the base of your spine to the core of the earth, from the middle of your feet to the core of the earth, from the tips of your fingers to the core of the earth. The golden cord also has the presence of shungite, which is a meteor that came on the planet about 15 million years ago. And shungite neutralizes negative energies, lower energy forms. It also is an autocorrector of any damage caused by pollutants. On your left hand is the presence of ruby, on your right hand is the presence of lavender quartz. We're all standing in a circle, and it's as if our arms are spread and we are just touching each other with our fingertips. So as we are standing in a circle, and here we are from all these different parts of the world, it's a very big circle. And in the center of our circle today is the formation of a column of light. It's a column of light that is pearlesque color light. And in this pearlesque color light, there is an infusion of a golden light. And there is the presence of a very soft pink and soft green light, a little bit fluorescent green. They're running through this column of light that is in the center. And this light has got, like you have these horizontal showers, this light has literally got these horizontal beams that are entering our body at infinite entry points. And each one of us is receiving this light into us. And as that light penetrates us layer by layer by layer by layer, a release of any energies that no longer serve you starts to take place. Breathe in to the count of 9, hold to the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 6. Experience the penetration of this beautiful light into your cells. And as you're breathing in, holding and breathing out, you are opening up all the 13 chakras that you have access to, and your mind brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain is coming into alignment. So your survival instinct is at calm and peace, knowing that that's taken care of. Your heart is free to be in the now, and your gut is present to the infinite wisdom that you have access and available on tap. There's likely to be a lot of movement of energy, so in case you feel like yawning, that's what is happening. There's a big movement of energy within your body that is choosing to release itself. If you go to sleep, that's fine. That is literally as if you have landed at home and you've just snuggled into this beautiful, comfy bed with this wonderful duvet. This has got the perfect temperature. You feel very snuggled up and completely relaxed. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just breathe in and out. You're breathing in softly and deeply, and you're just breathing into your heart, and you're breathing out from your heart. You're breathing into your heart love, kindness, and compassion, and you're breathing out gratitude and peace. Your heart is getting prepared and ready to show up. Your heart is an important organ and like the epicenter of your organ systems. It is also like a bridge between the flow systems, the organ systems, and the life force systems. As an organ, the heart is compromised, its integrity diminished with grief. Grief as an emotion is also one that blocks the heart chakra. And as you're breathing in and out of your heart, you're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion. I want to take your left hand and put it over your heart. And your right hand is just holding the fingertips of the left hand down. It's not on top of the left hand, it is just holding the fingertips of the left hand down. So that connection to your heart is exact and complete. You're going to move your left hand more towards the center of your chest now. And now your right hand is going on top of the left hand. And this is as if you are giving a hug to the heart. Give yourself permission. Give your heart cells the permission to recalibrate, up-level, as necessary, as required. Every organ has an originating intent. Every flow system has an originating intent. The originating intent of the heart is to keep you in flow with your innate rhythm. And in doing so, it also reminds you of your flow. You may feel a little bit of tightness on your forehead. Really what we have just done is we have like initiated your inner wisdom. And the way the inner wisdom communicates to us is through our third eye. So you may feel, some of you may feel, not all, you may feel a little bit of twitching or tingling, and or even a heaviness in the region in between your eyebrows and in the middle of your forehead. And as you're there, I'm going to use light, the frequency of light, as the frequency that is going to enable you to unblock the blockage that might be there in your heart as a result of grief. The grief could be on your account, on account of any of your loved ones, on account of what you might have seen at work or in the atmosphere, in the environment. First thing that is occurring is we are surfacing grief. It could be unrequited remorse, regret, anxiety, heaps of love or loss of love. Grief is not always sad. However, its innate vibration is one that keeps us at a lower vibrational frequency. So it is a very big gift to connect to what grief is. And in that vibration of grief, where it is in its innate vibration and its originating intent is active, it is in that space that we are bringing the vibration of the heart into our physical body. Now you can relax your hands. Just have your palms facing upwards. Keep your attention focused on the heart. And notice a very focused beam of light coming from that column of light that is in our center. And that light, like a gramophone, in the form of a funnel that is facing your physical body, you're feeling it light up. And that light is being sent into the tissues of your heart. Keep filling your heart with love, kindness, and compassion. And breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. Your heart is receiving another influx of green light now, and it's coming into the heart. And from the heart, it is actually expanding into every cell of your being. It is the light of love, and love that lasts, love that amplifies. And now, as if a lot of the grief that was there has become like molten lava. And it's a very soft and free-flowing lava. The energy signature of this grief is being taken out of your heart. We are in the presence of Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. We are presencing the presence of Lord Shiva, the Indian god of destruction and creation of the new. Okay, now that molten lava is actually being released through your normal excretory channels. Some of it is actually being taken out through a track of light that has been created by Archangel Michael. You also have a very strong presence of Metatron with like swiveling, circling, revolving Merkabahs. And these Merkabahs are in the human vibe attunement. So much of what is being released from your heart has defined you up to now. So much of that is being transmutated up to now has been the bedrock of your understanding of how things are meant to be. You're just allowing that which chooses to go out through your colon to go out through the colon. There's a partnership that we have created between the heart and our excretory systems. Okay. The next thing we are doing is really bringing the heart chakra in and getting that to feel completely unblocked. We've done a lot of work that has released, that has unblocked. We're bringing the remembrance of the heart chakra to how it is meant to move, the functionality it is meant to deliver when it is open without any encumbrance. Some of you may feel nauseous as the energy is released. There's a stickiness about it. Fill your heart with love, kindness, and compassion. So every breath you take, you're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion, and you're breathing out gratitude and peace. It's as if multiple hearts are emanating out of your hearts. They are overlaid, interlaid into each other, and it's quite a spectacle. It's as if a domino effect is taking place as your heart is opening up and choosing to be anchored in this third dimension reality. Okay, I'm now wrapping your heart with a purple light. And this purple light in the center of it has the presence of the violet flame of Saint Germain, who will be working with your systems and your structures to anchor longevity. And it's anchoring longevity at a cellular level within your physical body, as well as in the gadgets and the projects and the programs that you're engaged in. In doing the work that we have done, it's as if we are opening up the heart of our Mother Earth. And in doing so, for the first time since the lockdown began, it's Mother Earth is opening up to share its deep-seated inner wisdom. And the version of the earth that is opening up is the grandmother earth. Allow yourselves to receive. The wisdom that is being received by yourselves is a deep wisdom all about healing in a full spectrum way. You're honored in this human form to receive this wisdom. It was often just confined to the knowingness that your soul has, and it would get switched on once the soul departed. It doesn't have to be this way. You can be here and now, allowing yourself to receive this deep-seated wisdom. You see the value, the presence, and the upliftment of the human form. You recognize it, and now you repeat after me. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. And just as we get to this point, it's as if, a dark cloud of grief just lifted. And it's out of your system. The energy signature will recalibrate itself between now and Tuesday when we get together again. Let's anchor it and get the 13 chakras completely in alignment and open. So the life force that is going to move through will actually fill up the heart with the vibrational frequency of love. So as the heart pumps away, it is spreading with greater certainty and in the perfect rhythm of you, this vibration of love, this presence of the soul being, and the coming together and this new memory starts to get created, a memory of a harmonized coexistence of co-creators and collaborators in the soul being and the human form. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take your hands in front of your throat and mouth and rub them against each other. Keep rubbing as you move your hands up towards your third eye. Bring them back down again towards your heart. Put them over your eyes. Open your eyes and then take them on top of your head, the back of your neck, on either side of your neck, down your shoulders, down your arms. It's a really big one, because in the last 3.5 months or so, a lot of grief has surfaced. So there's a lot of vibration of grief that is there. It has showed up in the form of unrequitedness. It has showed up in the form of remorse, regret. And so much of this is often not even ours. It is literally like that vibration of grief has been passing through. And because the heart is the organ that gets blocked by grief and it is pumping away, and it is so plugged into the flow systems as well as our life force systems, that with every pump of the heart, if there is a buildup of grief, it starts to spread. So there's a heaviness that had also started to set in. So just know it is a very deep piece of work that we have just done. And you may find yourself, it's as if you're in the middle of a spaghetti junction of lots of emotions that are going through you. What we have just done reconnects you to your core, reconnects you to that innate vibe of being human, but also a remembrance of your own innate vibration. Some of you here know what that is, and others, it doesn't matter that you don't know what it is. We all have it. And it is our signature. So we have brought the heart to a point where it is now plugged into our signature. And in its expression of itself, through the action of, pumping blood out and receiving blood and then purifying it and then pumping it out again, in its action that it is meant to do in your physiology, it is now going to be pumping not grief, but actually your innate vibration. The package that delivers your innate vibration at a cellular level is a package of the frequency of love. So if you feel you need to rest after this, go ahead and rest. Some of you may have this surge of energy. Enjoy that too. That surge of energy is going to actually happen if it hasn't already happened. So just know that it's going to occur. It'll occur before Tuesday, well before Tuesday. Allow the grief to, whatever remains, even at an energy signature level, allow that grief to get transmutated. And if need be, do your own human vibe attunement chant over the next few days. You will not need to say it many times, just a few times, and you will go into a deep state of rest. Receive yourself in that. With that, I declare the Human Vibe Attunement session complete. And you know, we always love to receive your messages in the chat, sharing one word of what you're present to. I'm present to just such a deep state of gratitude. It's quite beautiful. Lovely, aligned, tears of joy, saying thank you. Alive with everything, diamond heart, beautiful. Every evening is beautiful. Yes. You will have it, your sleep will definitely be very nourished. Peace, love, lightness, connected, content, love, energy, lavender cloud in my heart. Yes, beautiful. Aligned with peace, in sync, in flow, good vibes, excited. Exquisite opening and huge love. Yes, thank you. Divine presence in your every word. Thank you. Peaceful love, nourishment. There are more words coming in, and I gratefully receive all of this. Acknowledge yourself and thank yourself for the work that you are doing in the upliftment of this planet. And I'm deeply grateful to have you as my comrade in enabling this to happen. Thank you.